Boulevard. This is your balcony live. My name is Tim. Welcome to the live stream. Full sun protection on, although it is cloudy today. Let me know if you can hear me. It's always interesting to know if my microphone is working, if my camera is working. It's hard to tell. I will wait for some people to join before we get into the live. You are looking over the beautiful and wonderful Mactan channel. Those are the mountains north of Cebu City in the Philippines. It is a overcast day here in the Philippines. It is rainy season. The tide is low. That's why you can see the mud and muck out by those boats. Those boats were blown in to shore in 2021 due to Typhoon Odette, which affected Cebu in the year 2021. And they are beached. When the tide is down, you can see them just laying on the muck. Very interesting. Straight ahead is the Mactan Peninsula, the peninsula of Mactan Island. That's facing north. That is, there is a airplane flying overhead. We can zoom in on that airplane. Looks like a small passenger type plane. How has everybody's day been going? I would like to know. People are swimming in the pool. Swim, swim, swim. As soon as some people join, I will get into it and give you your balcony update. They are continuing to work on the Positano. You can see them on the 11th floor deck, walking around on the freshly poured concrete off to the right. They poured that concrete, I believe, on Tuesday, or was it yesterday, Wednesday? So the 11th floor deck is now complete. And now they're building and framing the condo units on the 11th floor. And off to the left, they started framing the 12th floor deck. And I did a video last night explaining that in February I was here, I did a video, and that was a vacant lot where the Positano is. In February, it was a vacant lot. They just started smoothing the surface out. They might have been putting in some plumbing, etc. And look at the structure today. They have 10 floors up, and they're working on the 11th floor condo units. So that building has come a long way in 7 months. They essentially built 10 floors in 7 months. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. I'm on the balcony. I'm going to provide you a balcony update. I'm at Mactan Newtown I'm in the bubble. It's a master planned community. Thanks for the thumbs up. Let me know who's watching. This is your live stream. If you have any questions, leave a comment. We'll discuss it. But my channel is about the Philippines. I'm on Mactan Island, Cebu City. Happy Thursday. How are you doing? And let me know in the comments if you can hear me. I want to double check to make sure my microphone is working. I have somewhat of a unique setup here with my microphones. And you see the blue building is the Pearl. They have condo units available in the Pearl for foreign buyers. They have a 60-40 quota, 40% available to foreign buyers. Same as the Positano. Positano already sold out to the foreign buyers. I think there's a lot of Koreans and Chinese, Japanese that purchase these condo units. Thank you, Lands Home. Thumbs up. That means you can hear me, Lands Home. Where are you from, Lands Home? What country are you from? In the meantime, we'll watch the Positano being constructed. How are you doing? I do appreciate you joining the live. You see the Gasano-owned Mactan Circle Mall. I'm going to have a couple of videos coming out. One most likely tomorrow. Of a close-up of the Gasano Mall. I'm going to actually walk over to the promenade where there are retail stores. The country of Arizona. That is a separate country. It's unique and distinct. There's a guy here that I meet in the swimming pool. He is from Arizona. He originally lived in San Francisco area or California, and he moved to Arizona. He said it's too damn hot in Arizona. It's too hot to live. He said he had a huge dust storm move through Arizona. So he's here in the Philippines, and he is here to meet Filipina. And he had his first date the other day. I think he's enjoying himself in the Philippines. It's kind of interesting. I go into the swimming pool right down there in the afternoon, evening. Because it's too hot during the day, go to the swimming pool. There's no shade in that swimming pool during the day. So in the evening I go. And I listen to all the expats' stories about dating in the Philippines. I should actually do a YouTube video with one of these guys, but I think they're all too shy and maybe somewhat embarrassed to tell their stories. I tell you, listening to the stories of dating in the Phils is kind of interesting. Good morning, Jim. Oh, you want me to go on the 10 a.m. flight to El Nido? We'll hang out, we'll do some videos. That actually sounds tempting. How long are you going to be in El Nido? Jim was here in Mactan Newtown a few days ago. Jim and I met. He's the first subscriber that I actually met. I know there's actually there's two subscribers that came to Mactan Island since I've been doing my videos. Raymond is the other one, but I did not meet Raymond. He didn't really mention the humidity. He didn't really talk about it. He says it's hot here. He was complaining the other day about walking over to the Metro Mart grocery store over by LG Garden, and he was complaining that he had to stand out there and wait for his friend. And it was so hot. So he Other than that, he hasn't really complained about the weather. It is hot here, though. When the sun comes out and it's humid, it is breathtaking, but I'm kind of used to it. I lived in Florida for the last 3 years. Is it really, Jim? Yeah, El Nido. I would love to go and do some vlogging in El Nido. In fact, that's going to be that's one of the places on my bucket list. I might do that, actually. If it's a direct flight to El Nido, why not? And you said the cost is what, like $200 round trip? How long did it take you to get to El Nido, Jim? How many hours? Is it like 1 hour? And for those new to the channel, El Nido is a popular tourist destination. It's 99. Oh my God, it's below 100. It is cool. It must be cloudy. El Nido is a popular beach tourist destination in the western province called Palawan. Palawan has some of the most beautiful islands, beautiful beaches. It is in the far west of the Philippines in the South China Sea. It's actually not too far from where China is circling the boats. But Palawan is a province in the west of the Philippines. It's a long, thin island, somewhat kind of like Cebu is. And they also have the island of Coron, which is on the northern tip. It's a separate island. I heard Coron has some of the best beaches as well. And one of my subscribers is now in El Nido, and he is encouraging me to jump on an airplane at 10 a.m. That's 2 hours from now and go to El Nido. I should. I actually should. That's really tempting. I might. Maybe I'll jump on the plane tomorrow. 1 hour, 20 minutes, but had to divert to Port. Oh. Did they fly you from Puerto Princesa then up to El Nido, or did you have to take a 6-hour drive? It's actually a 6-hour bus drive from Puerto Princesa to El Nido, and it's winding, mountainous, provincial type roads. It's not a fun drive. That's why I would want to fly into El Nido. I wouldn't want to drive from Puerto Princesa. So did they fly you from Puerto Princesa, or did you have to drive? That would have been horrible if you had to drive. The rain has started. Yeah, but from Puerto Princesa, did you have to drive to El Nido, or did they fly you? Because they had to divert you. Well, anyway, it is inviting. I didn't realize they had. Oh, you did. So they flew you in. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's awesome. Sometimes they'll fly you to the nearest airport and then they'll bus you to your destination. I wasn't sure if that was the case here. Well, I'm glad you made it safe. I didn't realize it was such a long trip, 1 hour and 40 minutes. So Palawan is quite a long distance west of here. I didn't realize it was going to be that far. I thought it'd be less than an hour, to be honest with you. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Peace out. I'm on the balcony. This is your live stream. If you have any questions about the Phils or Mactan Newtown, just let me know and I will try to answer them, or I will find out the answers at a later time. Okay, 100 passengers. Prop. It's probably what they call a regional jet in America. It's most likely a regional jet, 150 passenger jet. RJ, regional jet, most likely. Those are actually pretty comfortable. To fly hour and a half, why not? What airline? Cebu Pacific? Or did you take? Yeah, prop. Was it Cebu Pacific Airlines? Look at the bus. They're taking a tourist bus down there, Swift. They are taking tourists around down there. I wonder what that is. And they're taking a left. So it looks to me like they're going to check in at the hotel. So for those that don't know, Mactan Newtown is somewhat of a vacation destination. They have Swift Airlines. Yep. Good to know. It is a tourist destination here. You do have a lot of Airbnbs here. I know some people are asking me. So a lot of these condos are Airbnb condos. You have 40% Filipino owners, and a lot of those Filipinos are Airbnb-ing them out. So you have Filipinos who buy these as investment, and they rent them out. Planning to make the trip to the Phils in the next few months, depends on when. Oh, okay. Welcome. Have a safe trip to the Phils. You don't have to worry about finding them. I'm talking to the expats all the time down here, and they pretty much, I know one guy, he has like 3 dates a day. He goes online. I forgot what online service he's using, but he goes online and he meets them all the time. I just saw one of my buddies down at the Civet Coffee last night. He had a date. He's got another date flying in today, actually tomorrow, from Manila. These expats are busy here, I'm telling you. Lots of busyness with the expats on the dates. You just walk around at the coffee stores and you see all the expats on the dates with their beautiful young Filipinas. It's just a word of caution. Oh yes, Land's Home. I'm telling you, it's like, you got your tickets at what place? JMC Travel? Are you talking about JMC Travel? Oh, really? So I brought some business to JMC Travel. Nice. How nice is that? Awesome. You could go online too and just book them. It's probably going to be cheaper. Yeah, back up. Yeah, GMC Travel, they can help you. Yeah, they do travel services. They book your ticket. What's your testimonial on GMC Travel so I can tell everybody else? Yeah, it's a Filipino smorgasbord, Land's Home. What the hell are you waiting for is my question. That's what I keep asking people. What are you waiting for? The Philippines is waiting for you. What people do is they work too long and they don't have enough time in retirement. Number one mistake people make is they work too long. Life is short of the world. Okay, would you recommend them, Jim Schultz? In case somebody asks me, would you recommend JMC Travel? I have never used them. I just did a podcast with them. They seem to be nice. They're actually relatively new. They've been here only, I don't know, less than a year. Hello, I'm on the balcony of the... Yes, for sure. Okay, good. So if you need travel services, go to GMC Travel. I did a podcast video with them. And they are working on the Gasano-owned Mactan Circle Mall. I will have a couple of videos coming out of me walking from Mactan Newtown over to the promenade, where they have a couple of restaurants, they have a coffee shop. It's a 12-minute walk, and it's over by the Mactan Shrine. You turn right and you walk up that road about 6 minutes. and you're at the promenade. And they have a Tom and Tom's coffee. They have a 38 Italian restaurant. They have a Korean restaurant. They have a spa. And it's a out of the bubble hidden gem. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. I'm on the balcony today, trying to stay away from the sun because I did get sunburn over last week or so. Tap your screen for likes. I would appreciate it. That is the Positano in the front. Blue building is the Pearl. What are you waiting for? So most of these expats are using dating sites when they get here to meet these women. But that's really not too necessary. You just walk around on the streets down here and you'll meet a lot of them. So whatever you want. I guess it's just easier to sit in your condo and surf a dating site and set up the dates. That's what they're doing. That's what most of these guys are doing. And then they meet them at the coffee store or they meet them at the mall. But I know they go through quite a few dates before they find somebody they like. There's a lot of, they're all over the map, I guess, you know, some of them are. Oh, really? Are there a lot of foreigners there? Because the Filipinas most of them are shy. They don't like to wear string bikinis. So I'm assuming it's foreigners that are wearing the bikinis, but let me know in the comments below. Only the very young Filipinos will wear the string bikinis. Most of the older ones, 30 and above, a lot of those won't wear bikinis because they're very conservative and shy. But the younger generation are, and we could talk about the age gaps, or you could just go to Ace Bachelor Cool's website and he'll explain it to you. But if they're under the age of, I don't know, 25, 26, you're the only American you've met. Really. There's a lot of foreigners there, though, I would imagine. Europeans, Australians. So the bikini women are Filipinas? They must be young, probably age 25 and under. Because there is a cultural shift with the younger generation. The younger generation are more westernized. They're not as shy. They're more aggressive, and they will wear string bikinis, the younger ones. The older ones are still more traditional. They're more shy. They tend not to wear the bikinis. As a general rule, there is a cultural shift going on in the Philippines right now. The younger generation is much different than the older generation. And I would say that dividing line is probably the age in the mid to upper 20s. Or maybe 30. Oh, here's a plane coming in. What are you waiting for? Why aren't you on that airplane, people? The guy from Arizona, Landis. What are you waiting for? That plane is over the mountains and waiting to land. Look at. Look at the airplane coming in. There is a Rolodex full of Filipinas waiting for you to date. What are you waiting for, people? Yeah, it's there's mountains there, right? The mountains come down, and then you have El Nido and the beach. Yeah, a lot of Australians here. Lots of Australians. If you live in Perth, Australia, it only takes like 6 or 8 hours to get here via airplane. If you live in Perth, it's like, I think, 7 hours. I talked to somebody just a few days ago from Perth, Australia. He said it was like 6 or 7 hour flight. It's not like America where it takes you 25 hours to get here. If you live on the side that Perth is, which I think is Western Australia, it only takes 7 hours to get to the Philippines. But if you live on the other side, where Sydney is, then I think it takes like 14 hours by plane to get here, something like that. But Australia is a lot closer to the Philippines than America is. So you see a lot of Australians here. You see a fair amount of Europeans. It does take a long time from Europe. I think it takes like, I don't know, 15 hours or 20 hours to get here from Europe. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Sea Cocoon Hotel, really. Sea Cocoon Hotel, very good. How much did you pay for that, Jim? What is your nightly rate at the Sea Cocoon or Coco Hotel? I'd be interested to know. They are building the Positano right there, straight in front of you. Positano. They're actually framing out the condos on the 11th floor. They're using steel framing studs. And they're actually putting the deck of the 12th floor on the left side. They're framing out the deck. After they frame out the condo units, then they put the deck on it. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Oh, wow. 50 or 60 US dollars a night? That ain't bad. Rooftop deck sitting on the ocean. There's the inspector on the roof of the museum building, the white hat. White hat and clean clothes. You know, he's the inspector. There is a light mist, rain in the air. I think it's going to blow over soon. That's the Mactan Channel. That is the mountains north of Cebu in the Philippines. It is somewhat low tide going on. That's why you see the grass peeking through the ocean. Thanks for joining. This is your live stream. Ask any questions you want. This is a question and answer session. How many people watching the live are interested in buying a condo unit here at Mactan Newtown? That's the question of the day. How many people are interested in buying a condo unit? Leave it in the comments below. You're looking straight north up the peninsula of Mactan Island in Cebu, Philippines. That's what you're looking at. There is a very light, misty type rain going on. You see the Positano. It's a 17-floor condominium building. It has 2 towers, Tower 1 to the left, Tower 2 to the right. It has very unique security features. You will only be able to access the floor you purchase your condo on. It's the first building in Mactan Newtown like it. Off to the right, the blue building is the Pearl. That's a 20-story building, a rooftop viewing deck. I can't imagine a new condo is a wise investment. It's probably not. Are you supposed to look at the home you live in as an investment? That is the question. Is the home you live in an investment, or is it an expense to live? Landis home is going to rent. So is it an expense to live, or is it an investment? It's an investment if you buy it and want to lease it out, rent it out. But is it an expense if you buy it and live in it for the rest of your life? Then it's an expense. Let me know. If you truly buy it to live in it forever, it's an expense. There is the beautiful mountains over Mactan, or over Cebu City. Has anybody gone to the Heights of Cebu? What's it called? Oh, there's another plane. Landis. 25%. There is a plane. Landis, why are you not on it? Landis, are you jealous you're not on that airplane? That's the question. You have thousands of Filipinos waiting for you on the dating websites, and you're not on that plane. You're 72, it would not be worth it. Okay, well, all right, there you go. That's a good explanation. So I heard that 25% of the owners here at 8 Newtown are not paying their association fees. Yes, Land's home. That's what I heard, but I'm not sure that's true. I don't know. That's a rumor. They are going to fix the swimming pool soon. The swimming pool will be fixed shortly. They're missing a few tiles in it, so they have a plan to fix the pool. So I have a feeling the pool is going to be down for a while. I don't know when. As soon as I know when, I'll let you know. Oh, there's people hanging in the Pearl. There's people on like the 10th floor of the Pearl. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13th floor of the Pearl. Do you see them? There's people in the Pearl, right there. Mactan Shrine, the tide is out. My name is Tim. Welcome to the Balcony Live. How are y'all doing? Thanks for joining. We are in Mactan Newtown. Okay, thanks, Jim. Stay safe. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it, Jim. Thanks for the update from El Nido. El Nido is in Palawan, a western province. Tourist destination. He says it's the bikini capital of the Philippines. So anybody who likes bikinis, go to El Nido, according to Jim, my subscriber. They are working on the statue down there as well. Feel free to share the live stream with those you feel are interested. in this kind of content. Also, feel free to ask any question. It is a warm day. It's not as warm as other days because it is cloudy. It's probably, I don't know, 85 degrees Fahrenheit maybe. High humidities, light wind. The cranes are rotating on the Mactan Circle Mall. That will open in 2026. I do have a couple of videos coming out tomorrow that's going to show you an up close and personal view of that mall. They continue to work on the Positano. That's the building straight ahead of you. They are working on the 11th floor condo units. They're framing them out off to the left. They started the framing for the 12th floor deck on the Positano. I did a video in February and there was no Positano. It was a vacant lot. They just started excavating that lot back in February, and now they have 10 floors up and a third of the way done with the 11th floor. So they're moving really fast. That is the Mactan Shrine. That is the approximate location where Lapu-Lapu defeated Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. The Spanish aggression. Although Ferdinand Magellan was Portuguese, he was leading the Spanish aggression in the Philippines. That's why there is a heavy Spanish influence here. Their money is the peso. It's just like Mexico, peso. Lots of Spanish influence here. James is better than Boracay. Really? I haven't been to either, so I'll take your word for it, James. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll have a poll on my YouTube channel. I'm going to say, what is better, El Nido or Boracay? Boracay's getting all the press. Everybody knows Boracay. El Nido, I think, is maybe less popular. I think it's because it's further away. I have no idea. But I heard El Nido is really nice. Palawan, I heard of the beaches in Palawan, a western province, are really nice. What else do we want to talk about? Progress being made on the blue building, the Pearl. That's going to occupancy 1 or 2 years from now. Condo units available to foreign buyers. Positano, no condo units available to foreign buyers. Condo units available to Filipino buyers, though. That is the museum building. They are working on that. What are we going to the Expo Center. No, the La Victoria. We don't talk enough about the La Victoria. La Victoria is a 20-story condo building. It's located across from Gordon Ramsay Fish and Chips and Street Burger restaurants. That is going to open later this year or early next year. That's the latest. And I will be bringing you a video in the next day or two of the back side of the La Victoria. You're going to see the back side of La Victoria needs some paint. So they have a lot of paint work to do on the north side of the La Victoria. And I do bring you videos occasionally showing you the workers inside the La Victoria. At night, you'll see the lights on. People in the park. So much more to do, such as, I would think they would all have the same. They're going to have parasailing, and they're going to have banana boats. They're going to have jet skis. What more could they have? Is it maybe they have mountain climbing or maybe zip lining? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I'd be interested to know. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Peace. I'm on the balcony here at 8 Newtown. We're just doing a live stream. Ask any question. That's the name of the live, is Ask Any Question. And try to confuse me. I will try to answer your questions the best I can. You are looking at the Positano building being constructed in front of our very own eyes. That is the Mactan Peninsula. That is north. I believe that is the Amissa Residences, Amissa Resort. That building is what you see, I think, is Amissa. And I think right behind that is the Artera Residences. Lots of condo buildings here. If you want, there's the Sheridan. Sheridan is over there. You have the B Residences over there. And they are constructing a lot of condo buildings in the peninsula of Mactan Island. So there is no shortage of condos that you can rent or buy. And let me know in the comments what you're interested in. Are you looking at buying? Are you looking at renting? Also, let me know in the comments when you plan on visiting the Philippines. I would like to know that. Here are the beautiful mountains north of Cebu. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. I'm on the balcony today, trying to stay out of the sun. Although there's not much sun, you still can get sunburned through these clouds. That's what happened to me the other day. I was down at the beach pool, had no shirt on, it was cloudy. And I came home and my skin was burned. Thanks for joining. Tap your screens, thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Let me know in the comments, who's your favorite Philippines YouTuber? I would like to know. What YouTubers do you watch? Who are your favorites? And why? I would like to know who you're watching out there. Who do you think entertains you the most? You know, watch the Positano. My name is Tim. For those new, welcome. I appreciate you watching my videos, my live streams. Welcome in. My name is Tim. I'm on the balcony today at the Positano. I appreciate you joining in the live. Ask any question about the Philippines and I'll try to answer. Light breeze. It's an overcast day. Little bit of rain, a drop here, a drop there. Not enough to end the live though. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. Welcome in. We are broadcasting from 8 Newtown Boulevard, Mactan Newtown in Cebu, Philippines on Mactan Island. When are you gonna come? Do I plan on it? Yeah, maybe someday. I don't have anything in the works, but I do have a playlist called Condo Tours, and I have several condo tours of condos in Cebu. I have a condo tour of 38 Park. I have one at Solanea. I have one at, what is it called? I forgot. But I have a playlist, condo tours, and I made those condo tours, I think in February, so they're not that old, or maybe 6 months old. So check out the playlist. And I have several condo tour videos in Cebu, IT Park area. Check them out. There was one that I really like. I forgot the name of the building. It's it's like attached to the mall. I think it's attached to Ayala Mall. It starts with an A, Alcott or something. Oh, really? Well, how come everybody I talk to says Boracay is the best? Boracay, Boracay. Because I tell everybody. The condo with the best balcony in Mactan. I'm gonna say balcony view. The best balcony view is tower number 1 at 8 Newtown. Final answer. The best view. The balconies, if you notice, are kind of small. They're all kind of small, and they usually have the aircon units. I got 2 aircons in my unit. And that's, one of the subscribers mentioned, why don't they put these aircon units on the wall or something up above and save some floor space on the balconies? But I did a condo tour of La Victoria, their newest building, and the balconies are also pretty small. Bikini Boy, Cebu Boss Man, what's going on? I knew you'd like that video, Bikini Boy. Boss Man, let's go to the bikini contest. So the story behind that video is I'm just walking around Newtown Boulevard. I'm doing a videoing myself. And 2 cute Filipinas walk up to me and say, do you want to go to the bikini contest? Careful of that place. Yeah, I know. I looked it up on Google Maps. It looks kind of scary, I'll be honest with you. And they gave me these tickets. And I didn't realize they were tickets. I thought it was just sales literature. And I grabbed 3 of them and I was going to give them to my friends. I didn't realize they were actually admission tickets. I thought they were just sales literature that I could give to my friends. And then I interviewed her a little bit in bikini contest. Saturday, 7 p.m. at the, what's it called? Honey Pit or something like that? Honey Pot Pit? It's in Maribago. And then I walked off with 3 of those tickets and I continued my video. And then they came running after me and they said, hey, we need our tickets back. I said, oh, I didn't know they were tickets. I thought they were just sales literature that you asked me to give to my friends. So for 300 pesos at 7 p.m. Saturday at the Honey Pot, I think it's called the Honey Pot. It's in Maribago, bikini contest. You're going to have some of the loveliest Filipinas in their lovely bikinis for 300 pesos admission, and you get 2 free beers. They mentioned that. They said make sure you say they get 2 free beers with their admission fee of 300 pesos, which is what, about $5.50 US. So you go to the Honey Pot, you get the bikini contest, $5.50, you get 2 free beers, and you have the time of your life. That's what I was told. It's up to you if you want to go. I just promoted it because they came up to me and they were so nice and they went on my YouTube channel. So I promoted it. But thanks for watching the video, Boss Man. I knew you were going to like it. You don't comment often, but when you do, it's usually well timed. Oh, there is a water delivery truck right there. They deliver big bottles of blue water on that truck. Jerry Water is the vendor that supplies the water in this building. Every building has a different water supplier. I think they want to spread the wealth around and use different vendors to bring the water in. They bring the water bottles right up to your condo unit. A lot of times I'll see the Jerry water guy on the Newtown Boulevard, and I'll stop by and say, hey, can you deliver 2 bottles of water to my condo? And sure enough, 2 bottles of water get delivered a few hours later, 35 pesos for each bottle of water. A lot of expats are telling me they cannot drink the water because they get reaction from it. They get stomach issues. I've never had a stomach issue from drinking Jerry water. I don't know what the hell these people are talking about. But the water, from what I understand, is they kill the bacteria. From what I understand, they take, I think, Cebu tap water, they boil the bacteria out of it, and then they put it in blue bottles, is what I think. But I've never had a problem drinking the Jerry water here, but I have heard expats who do, and they say stay away from the Jerry water. But I would not drink water out of the tap, like out of the kitchen tap here in my condo. I won't drink that. I do not cook with tap water. I use the Jerry water to cook my meals, but I don't have any issues drinking Jerry water. I don't know what these expats are talking about. Maybe they just have weak stomachs, or maybe I have a strong stomach. Let me know in the comments if you are having issues drinking the big blue bottle of water in the Philippines. I would like to hear your story. I would like to hear your story. Hello, welcome in. My name is Tim. We are doing a live from the back. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. My live temporarily got, I don't know, kafluid, but I tell you, touch certain buttons and things happen on YouTube live stream. My name is Tim. I bring you Philippines content on this channel. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I do appreciate it. We are at 8 Newtown Boulevard. We are, and they are frolicking and playing in the swimming pool down there. We're looking over the Mactan Channel. We're watching the Positano condo building being built. The Pearl to the right is the blue building. Thumbs up if you like. Share the live stream with your friends and enemies. If you have any enemies, share it. Why not? I'll try to make a friend out of them. Let me know who your favorite Philippines YouTuber is. I would like to know. Oh, somebody's playing in the children's park right there. There is a children's park. See, they are sweeping, they're cleaning the children's park right there. So if you have children, they have a park here. I did a video about the amenities here at 8 Newtown. One of my subscribers asked about the amenities. I think they have the largest swimming pool in probably all of the Philippines, but at least in Cebu, I think. 8 Newtown Boulevard has a gym. It's kind of rudimentary. Check out the video. They have some gym equipment in there. They have some free weights. It's not a lot. You're going to find that in the Philippines, that most of these condo buildings have a bare minimum gym and gym equipment. Where is Ma'am Celine? Ma'am Celine is no longer. Ma'am Celine is no longer. She went on her separate ways. No more podcast. You will not see any more master plan podcasts. Celine is selling condo units. We wish her the best of luck. I still recommend her as your sales agent. Thanks for joining. How many floors? The Positano, I think, is going to have 17 floors. Uh-oh. "17 floors on the Positano." Good. Gold Coast on Thursdays. I'll try that. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Yeah, they are... actually, they just poured the concrete on the 10th floor. They just poured concrete on the 10th floor. They are framing out the condos on the 11th floor, and off to the left, they started the framing of the 12th floor deck. So the 12th floor is now underway. I do appreciate it. And they are framing out the condos on the 11th floor. You can see the steel frame going in. Thanks, Mecca. How are you? Welcome back. Are your parents excited to move into the Positano, Mecca? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know why my screen is half size. But it is half size. Does the screen look full size from your point of view? On my camera, it looks half size. I don't know, I touched a button and now it's half sized. But we're gonna roll with it because we still are live. Hello, hello. Looks fine. Okay, thanks, boss man. Yeah, the YouTube live stream application is kind of weird. It's kind of hinky. That's why I don't like going live from my phone, because I end up using the YouTube app to do it. Actually, I probably could load Restream on my phone. Maybe next time I'm going to try to go live with Restream on my phone. That's what I'm going to do. Because I do have a paid subscription to Restream streaming software. I use that on my other channel. Actually, I've used Restream on this channel as well. When I go live and I show my computer screen, I'm using a Restream. It works pretty good. But usually when I go live, I just use my phone and the YouTube app on my phone. That's just the way it is. Laundry shop in Mactan Newtown, Mecca. Yeah, there's a laundry. It's located next to the Starbucks coffee. There's also a laundry right down that street right there. That street right there. You walk that street, and right at the end of the street, there's a laundry. There's also a laundry right next to the Starbucks on Newtown Boulevard. But I don't use the laundry. I have a wash machine in my condo unit, so I don't use the laundry. But I have, at times, I have used the laundry next to the Starbucks. They do a good job. If you pay by the kilo, by the weight. So it depends on how much your laundry weighs, that's how much you pay. And they will do the laundry. They actually fold it for you, and you pick it up the next day. And you might have to pay a premium. You might have to pay a premium. What I'm doing here. You might have to pay a premium if you want it the same day. That's what I'm trying to say. And my, what am I trying to say? Yeah, the money changer is right next to the laundry mecca, next to the Starbucks. You go down the steps at Starbucks, at the building next to Starbucks. You go down. They have ATM machines there. They have a money changer there. They have the laundry there. They even have a barber shop there. So that building, you go down their stairs next to Starbucks, you go down there, that's kind of like your favorite place because it has everything you need there. ATMs, laundry, barber. That's where the gymnasium is. Nap Gymnasium is on the second floor there. I go there. JMC Travel Services. Are there. Money Changer is there. But thanks for joining the live stream. I appreciate it. Here I am on the balcony. Peace out. Beautiful mountains over north of Cebu. Positano building. Lots of workers. They are framing the decking of the 12th floor right there. Off to the left. Right below the crane, that is the 12th floor decking. They are framing. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. All right. I think I'm going to end the live, friends. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and feel free to share the live stream with anybody you feel is interested. I'll leave you with one last shot of an airplane coming in to the Mactan Cebu International Airport. What are you waiting for? Why are you not on that airliner? I heard that the airfare from America is cheap. No reason not to book a ticket and come to the Philippines. We're going to watch this plane land. As it lands, I'm going to end the live. And let me know in the comments on any one of my videos when you're going to visit the Philippines. And why are you not on that airplane? That's the question I have. There it goes. And it's touchdown. All right, friends. That's it for the live. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. I appreciate each and every one of you watching my videos. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.